Well, good afternoon, everyone. A few little clouds rolling back in, but not to worry, there's no real rain in sight. Here we are. We started off the sunshine, then the high deck of clouds rolled back in. What's happening? Well, the winds are turning back to the southeast, and as you can imagine, as they roll over the Gulf waters, they pick up that humidity and roll it back up into our area. But we still expect temperatures to push into the upper 70s tomorrow and have a few 80s over the weekend. It's going to be a little warm, but you know, it's not bad for November this time of year. We, of course, are going to be looking at milder temperatures over the next couple of days. As a matter of fact, on this map, as you can see, all the freeze warnings have gone away from Texas, so nobody's going to be below freezing for tonight. We're looking at the future temperatures, so let's see what's going on here. We start this afternoon, 5 o'clock. We go all the way down to 6 o'clock in the morning, and you can see how we're a few 60s and some 50s around the area, so not as cold tomorrow morning as when you head out to take the dogs out. You know how that goes. I understand. And all the way up to North Texas, they'll be in the 40s. So the freezes have been gone for a while. And tomorrow, we're going to warm up to the mid 70s. And you can see how even Dallas will get up to the upper 60s. Even the Panhandle will be looking at upper 70s. So big, strong south wind is bringing back that Gulf air. And of course, the moisture and the warmer weather as well. Let's see what's happening in the next 4 days. Well, high pressure on the east coast is keeping them high and dry. Mild air rolling up with that south wind blowing through here. That's why even the plains are going to warm up. This little frontal system, the first one, doesn't have anything to do with us. In fact, it's going to fall apart as the storm center stays to the north. We're going to be picking up that moisture and that cloud deck. But in terms of rain, not really happening as high pressure is still on top of us. Now, on the next storm on the Pacific coast, that one may have something to do with it, but it's going to be 8 days from now. I mean, if you're working outdoors and you got a roof to put up, you got no problems for the next 5 days. Big story. This is huge. I mean, this is enormous story. In Europe, let's get our eyes fixed. There's Spain. Here's France, here's England under the big low. This is a hurricane, but not a hurricane. In other words, it's not from the warm tropics, but it is a violent, vicious storm already in France. There's about 1 million people without electricity. They're getting 100-mile-an-hour winds, believe it or not. When you can see the lines stacked so closely, you can know those are very high winds. And here's the bad news. I mean, that's bad enough, but watch. That storm system goes out, and then another one comes back in. That's like getting hit by 2 hurricanes back to back in the same week. So I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a huge story all over Europe, all over the Western Europe, with violent windstorms blowing through and giving them all kinds of problems. We're talking trees down, landslides, heavy rain, high winds in excess of 100 miles an hour. For us, 77 tomorrow in Port Lavaca. In Cuero, we're getting up to 77 as well. As we get into the weekend, we're looking for 80 on Saturday and Sunday, low 80s. And like I said, there's no rain for 7 days, but 8 to 10 days, we're going to have to watch out for that. That's your 7-day forecast for now. We'll toss it back. Oh, reminding everybody, we do have a QR code. We'd love for you to scan that and put Crossroads Today on your phone.